All right, guys, what's going on? Justin from 79 Productions, and today we are going to be wrapping up the turbo install of this. Well, we already wrapped up the turbo install, but we're gonna go get the car dynoed. So yeah, we're gonna be getting stuff done before that. But before I do that, I want to give a shout out to two of my friends. They helped out a lot. One of them is Young Static. He's another YouTuber. He has a YouTube channel. He builds projects on his channel. Right now, he's working on an awesome all-wheel drive CRX project. Go check out his channel. He was a big part in helping me out because a lot of the things about installing a turbo I didn't know about, and he walked me through that. So check out Young Static's channel, and then also my buddy Jesse. Like, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I didn't know, and he's right here next door to me, so he's helped out in a big way. You know, he's going to be riding up with me to the dyno in case any problems happen with the car. He's pretty good at fixing stuff, and you know, anytime I got a problem with the car, he helps me diagnose it and, you know, tells me what I need to do, and he's been a big part in helping out with the car as well. So 2 shout outs to them. I'll put Jesse's Instagram right here, and Young Static, go give him a follow. You know, another YouTuber, great channel. Go check out his channel. But we're gonna get this this video going right now. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so here's the exhaust. It's all fully done, 2.5 inches all the way back, and it just looks a lot better. And the other one was pretty small, so this is going to free up a lot of extra power. Alright guys, so we just made it to Raw Performance, the dyno, and I'm here right now with Will, and we're gonna be tuning the car. He's gonna be tuning the car, and I drove about 2 hours to get here, and the car made it, and we're gonna get ready to strap it down. Alright guys, so we need to take the injectors off. We're gonna remove the rail, and we're gonna put these on. Now what these are they're decap Chevy injectors, GM injectors, and I picked these up from Hunter Tuned, and I believe he says they flow 800 cc's. Go check his channel out. He got a lot of info about these and a lot of cool builds on his channel.
It looks good under here, doesn't it? Just a very small amount.
He said that he was like, you are.
All right, guys, we got the Hunter Tune injectors sitting in the fuel rail, and just gonna install them in there, and then that's gonna be it, and we're gonna be good to go.
When it starts burping a little bit, we'll just cut it off and we'll be good to go. Alright, it's up.
P75 in it.
Yeah. Valve cover might be leaking a little bit. Not bad though.
All right, guys. So right now we're just gapping the new spark plugs, and we're running the NGK spark plugs and gapping them to, what are we gapping them?
20,000.
20,000.
Yeah. Woo. The engine does feel good. Feels close.
All right, guys, so here's what we're going to be doing with the ECU, and we're going to be switching out right now, and I'm going to let Will from Raw Performance explain to you what he's going to be doing.
Well, we're going to be using a daemon board for real-time programming. I can't do that with just a chip-based. All you can do with these is just, you know, burn the final tune on the chip.
Now, is this the daemon board?
This is the daemon board right here. You can see it, Daemon 2. This is the newer version that they have. They had an older one. They, you know, redid some things, and this is what they got now. This is just for real-time, you know, fuel programming. You can do ignition changes on the fly. Anything you need to do, you just, you know, send it to this. It'll do it immediately, and then from there, I save the tune when I'm finished, and I'll put it on chip, and you're good to go.
Now, is that Neptune or?
This is Neptune. You can also do Chrome and I think EC Tune, but I don't deal with those. So.
I started until I got where, you know, so I said, hey, I got a problem with me here. I need to put
Little rich.
it's a wide band right there. And that's how I said, hey, it's not perfect.
So what 9.6 means is running really rich? So what do you do to make it not run rich?
Well, to start with, I can do. You know, with E85, you'll have to add some overall trim because it runs, you know, more fuel than pump gas. So to start with, I can just make big sweeping adjustments with this. Like it's at 40% overall. If I change it to 30, it leads up. See it?
Oh, okay.
That's just an easy way to start at the beginning.
When it's at operating temp, what AFR do you want it to be at?
In the 14s is fine.
14.
13 would be acceptable, but I can do better than that.
Yeah, I see.
There's a white one, and then you got your red one up here ahead of it. That white one is a TDC marker. All right, put my V-band around it. Down here on the floor. Take your time, I got it. Just wrap it around and then bring it back up to the top where you can work on it, so I can keep holding it. Yeah, there you go. That time.
Can we turn it?
Huh? Yeah. It 10 pounds that time.
284.
Yeah, give the boost controller 2 clicks.
How many pounds were we at?
10 pounds right
10
there.
pounds?
10 and a half.
Okay, so guys, we got, let me zoom in for you. 284 at 10 and a half pounds and 260. So yeah, 284 horsepower and 260 foot-pounds of torque at 10 pounds. Right now, we just hit 284 horsepower and 264 foot-pounds of torque, and that was on 10 pounds. I just turned the boost controller up 2 clicks. We're gonna go to about 12, and we're gonna try to hit 300. We're just gonna go all out with it. So we'll see what we get. How are we looking on that one?
Went up to about 11 and a half. Let's see how we did.
Where we at? Hey, Jesse.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, so here's where we're at. We're at 299 horsepower and...
Hold on, let me line that up for you.
You gonna line it? Okay.
Yeah, it's like 280 something looks like. No! It's hard to do left-handed. Looks like 266 foot-pounds of torque. 65.
Okay. Yeah, so here we go. 299 horsepower and 265.9 foot-pounds of torque. What you say? We gonna go for more? I say we send it. Or
You, man, it's your stuff.
what are you thinking?
It can do it. Give it one more click. It'll make
One more click?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So right now we are at 299 horsepower and 260 foot-pound torque, and we're at what are we at? 11 pounds of boost. 11 and a half pounds of boost, and we're gonna give this thing one more click, and we're gonna see if it'll crack 300. To the left, right? Here we go. All right, guys, so we just hit 301 horsepower at 301 horsepower, and what torque is that? 251?
No, it's more than that. Move it over again.
Oh, you gotta move it over?
Yeah, it only lines up with the horsepower. 267.
Okay, so here it goes. 301.8 horsepower and 267.4 foot-pounds of torque.
That's still 11 pounds of boost.
And that's still 11 pounds?
It didn't go up anymore.
You want to click one more or leave it alone?
It's not going to do anymore.
Okay.
I put a degree of timing in it.
Okay.
That helped it.
So yeah, guys, we just cracked 300 horsepower on a stock V20 engine, a $400 JDM engine, and a completely stock $500 eBay, not completely stock, but a $500 eBay turbo kit. So we did have a problem with the wastegate, and Will the tuner, he took it apart, and what was it, the boot inside of it?
The diaphragm was pinched.
Yeah, the diaphragm was pinched, so it was running wide open boost, and he took it apart and fixed that, and we were able to get that fixed. So yeah, we're good to go now. 301 horsepower, super excited, and yeah. right, guys, so we're gonna push this thing. We just left the tuner. We're gonna test it out a little bit.
How does it feel, Justin?
Man, it pulls hard. You know, 300 horsepower and what is it, 2,400 pound car, 2,500 pound car. It pulls hard. You gotta hold on to the wheel when you're driving it, but other than that, I love it. All right, guys, that's it. We're wrapping it up. Left the dyno. We just pulled back in. I want to give a big shout out to Raw Performance. They're out in Lenoir, North Carolina. I took the car up to them. I thought I was gonna have to trailer it, but I talked to the tuner. He said just put the stock injectors back in it and put the stock ECU back in it. And I did that. I took the charge pipe off and put the intake, air intake back on it. We drove out there. So it was an awesome ride. We cruised up there about 55 the whole way and didn't push the car, but you know, big shout out to Raw Performance. Those guys came through. Will, you know, when we were on the dyno, first pull, we ran 277 horsepower, 277 and 250 something foot-pound of torque. And, you know, we were good right there. And he said he thought it was good right there. I said, let's push it a little more. And he said, all right, we'll push it. And we pushed it. We got to 301 horsepower and 267 foot-pounds of torque. This is awesome. Now, guys, keep in mind, this is a $500 eBay turbo kit and a completely stock B20B. All I did was put the turbo kit on. I put a $30 eBay fuel pump. Go check out the installation video if you haven't seen it. $30 eBay fuel pump. I bought $89 eBay injectors, but there was so many bad reviews on those, so I got rid of those, and I contacted another fellow YouTuber, Hunter Tuned. Hunter Tuned makes, he buys Chevy GM injectors, and he decaps them, cleans them up, and flow test them and everything. So I went with his injectors. They're only $100. They flow 800 cc's, and they were awesome. They did the job, did everything I expected. So I picked up those $100 injectors from Hunter Tuned, and yeah, there's not really much money into this car. I spent another $99 on the catch can system, and you know, guys, I documented everything. So if you want to go through and watch every part that I use, I explain what I use in the videos, and it's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. Well, I mean, to some of you guys, if you got any kind of mechanical skills, you know, you'll be able to tackle a build like this. But yeah, guys, we wrapped this video up. The dyno was awesome. Like, man, that was my first time experiencing that, like just being in the dyno. And then like Raw Performance, like they were awesome. You know, he just came through. You know, big shout out to Will at Raw Performance. And you know, I'm planning on building another car, and you know, that's where I'm going with it. So he's out in Lenoir, North Carolina, and I'm in Spartanburg. So it was about an hour and a half drive for me, but it was pretty cool. You know, me and my buddy Jesse, we drove down there and, you know, made the best of the trip. You know, it was great. I'm super excited, guys. 300 horsepower. We cracked 300 horsepower with a stock B20. Now, it's been done before, but you know what? I mean, this is my first time ever turboing a car, ever going to a dyno. All of this stuff that you've seen in these videos is my first time doing this stuff. So that's you know, it's a great feeling knowing that for my first time, I accomplished this. I put the turbo on the car. I swapped the engine. And, you know, it's a great feeling knowing that I did all of this stuff. And like I said, guys, this is my first time. I am not a professional mechanic. I don't do this for a living or nothing. So this is all fun stuff that I'm doing to my little $300 Civic project. So, but guys, that's it. I'm going to wrap the video up here. And, thank you guys for watching. If you want to support the channel, there's still things I need to do to the car. I need to do the seats. I need to do some door panel inserts. I need to get a steering wheel. I need to change the windshield out. I need to figure out something with the hood. If you want to help support the channel to get some of that stuff done, you could pick up a t-shirt or vinyl decal. The link will be in the description. And yeah, and also if you want to get your car tuned, check out Raw Performance. Great guys. I'm going to put their link in the description as well. Will is awesome. You know, it was easy communicating with him before going there, and while at the dyno, he explained everything. So awesome guy, Will from Raw Performance. I'm gonna put his link in the description too, from his Facebook page. You know, if any of you guys have tuning needs or anything like that, just shoot him a message, and he'll take care of that. But yeah, guys, that's it. I'm gonna wrap the video up here. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at 79th Productions, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. God bless you guys.